For a long time in my life, I was one of those people that used to think that life would kind of just sort itself out and eventually I would be happy and things would just work out in my favor just because I wanted it to. I'm sure you remember being a kid and when they would ask you what you wanted to be when you were older in school, you probably say, "Oh, I want to be a football player and a doctor and a lawyer and a fucking astronaut all at the same time." Because when you're a kid, you really do believe that you're capable of anything. And then your life experiences slowly kind of black pill you into believing that not only are you not able to do the things that you thought you can, you're not actually able to do a lot of things just based on the way that society has told us that we're able to do and not do things. So the truth is that a lot of us really don't understand our own capabilities simply because we've been brainwashed to believe certain things about ourselves. Brainwashed by not just our parents, but our experiences, and not just our experiences, but also the education that we're given. If you think about it like this, who actually are you? Like, if you strip away your experiences, if you strip away your your the teachings that your parents gave you, strip away all the trauma that you've gone through, who actually are you? And this is a question I've had to really ask myself over the years because I used to have an identity that was based on all the bad things that happened to me. And it wasn't really a surprise that I had low self esteem. I didn't believe in myself. I thought the worst of everyone, including myself. And it's because as humans, we focus so much more on the negatives than the positives. And I guess this is due to our genetics and our ancestors, because in order to survive, we had to be aware of all the possible dangers around us. But nowadays, these dangers are a lot less life threatening and more ego threatening. Now, let's be honest, the feeling that you get when you get rejected or you get kind of let down by people, it almost feels like you're about to fucking get murdered or like your life is just about to end. When in reality, nothing actually happens. The only issue is that our body doesn't understand this. Our body doesn't understand what's actually going on. All it can feed on is the fucking chemicals and shit that our brain fires when we are in certain situations. I know that didn't make much sense, and I'm not a fucking scientist, but I hope you understand what I mean. Basically, what I'm saying is that you have to understand that we have a reptile brain, and this reptile brain is made to just keep us alive. That is it, bare minimum. Stay alive, bro. Don't do anything dangerous. Don't do anything that could get you hurt. Stay alive. And for a long time, for most of us, we only really operate using that part of our brain, the part of our brain that keeps us safe and keeps us secure. However, that part of your brain is not responsible for making you happy, making you fulfilled, or like building long-standing relationships. And something that I've had to learn is that in order to become a better person, I literally had to rewire my reptile lizard brain and basically unlearn a lot of things. And one of the major things I had to unlearn is that fears aren't an indication of your capabilities. Fear is the indication that you are doing something new, that you're trying something that you previously believed you could not do. Of course, that doesn't apply to every situation where you have a fear response, but I think for a lot of us, a lot of our fears have to do with the unknown. And again, due to our reptile brain, our brain fears the unknown simply because we presume that it's going to be the worst case scenario. However, if you are to rewire your brain, you'd have to literally live like you are already the person you want to be. You have to literally think like the person you want to be in order to become that person. I know on paper it sounds very simple, but in practice this is actually extremely difficult. And I am proof of this. I'm someone who has been on this journey for the last 4 to 5 years now, and I have not been very consistent. I'll be honest. I have ups and downs. I'm really like consistent for a while, and then I'm really inconsistent for a while. Like right now, I'm struggling again with an addiction that I thought I already beat, which was my gaming addiction. But now my brain has tried to cope, saying, "Oh, I can play X amount of hours a day, but these hours tend to be the hours when I should be fucking sleeping." Also known as 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm saying all this to say that this journey of life and bettering yourself is not a linear journey, man. And for a long time, I really hoped it would be, because I was so sick of living the life that I was living before, man. It was shit. I'll be honest, man. My old life fucking sucks. I never want to go back to being that guy. However, my brain does, because my brain is comfortable being that guy. That guy was safe. That guy wasn't taking risks. That guy wasn't talking online. That guy wasn't sharing his experiences. That guy wasn't being perceived by thousands of people every day. But that guy was also extremely afraid of himself. He was also extremely insecure. And I do not want to be that guy again. I'm saying all this to say, I hope that, me sharing my brain and how it fucking works and how I'm feeling about life inspires someone out there to do the same and feel like their experiences aren't as weird and strange as they may believe they are. I know I am like an ominous figure right now. I have no lying on me, so I look like just what is the word? Word for like an outline of someone. I can't remember the word right now. I look like a strange figure in the night giving you advice. But maybe that's what you need, a faceless, nameless voice telling you shit. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit on now. Probably a good time to end the video. So yeah, appreciate you. Peace.